Now, the Makola Market has come up on my mind this morning. And somebody sent me this video of the Makola Market area. People are literally on the streets. And I remember when we went on the 3FM bus rides, we saw this. We saw many of this around UTC and many other places. This is supposed to be a 2-lane, 3-lane, but then you find that it's been converted to a 1-lane by the traders themselves. And the authorities go there to go and collect monies from them. When you talk to the market women, that's what they tell you. So it takes a very snail-paced driving to be able to get through to the top. The yellow building you see there belongs to the Ghana National Fire Service, and on and on and on. So just imagine, touch wood and perish the thought. Just imagine that you have fire on the mountain there. How would we be able to deal with the situation? It's a very, very thorny matter. And this jurisdiction, I know, falls under the AMA. And I know that there's an individual who has been nominated for the AMA. Makola Market, yeah, that's the name. He's been nominated for the AMA. Chief executiveship. Yesterday or so, I'm told they had the elections. Ziad, he's been elected the presiding member. Yeah, that's Ziad, and he had Prajo putting the gun on him. Smooth process, wearing what looked like a uniform or what looked like their own idea of what is a uniform, etc. But it is not about the uniformity of what they wear. It is about the work that the assembly has to do. And this is one of the assignments that the assembly has to do. And if the assembly members within the various electoral areas, together with their unit committee members, will unite, I'm sure that they can find a bold solution. Former Mayor of Accra, Alfredo Kuvandapoy, Okochenche, he had a red line policy. Take me to Kaneshie Market. I spoke about the Kaneshie footbridge. And what's happening at Makola and many other places in Nkrumah Circle included, well, Nkrumah Circle is not within the jurisdiction of the AMA. But the Makola area, a portion of it or a large portion of it will be within the jurisdiction of the AMA. The Kaneshie area too will be within the jurisdiction of the AMA. Now take me to the Kaneshie footbridge. This is supposed to be a footbridge, but now it's being converted to a market center, and woe betide you if you walk along there or even at Makola and you push somebody's wares and it falls down. You will be in deep trouble. You will be in deep trouble. Woe betide you. You will be in deep trouble. So the conversation is that, why do we have city authorities? Why do we have people? And you talk to the market women also at Kaneshie footbridge, and they tell you that, look, these authorities, they come to us to come and collect monies from us. They give us tickets and we pay. So if they know that we are doing something that is illegal, why are they then coming to us to take monies from us to pay? You understand? Put the video up, please. Why are they coming to us to take monies from us to pay? And that's their bane. So now they have used the footbridge as a market center. They leave their wares on the bridge. That's what the people in the residences around say. They say they leave their wares on the bridge. And then they cover them with polythene bags and tarpaulins, and they leave it there, right there. On the bridge. Affecting the structural integrity of the bridge and the public safety issues that are connected to this activity that you see on your screen. The Makola Market. It's a big concern, it's a big worry. And the authorities know about this. The authorities, they know about this. I may have to single out Nia Mugi at the sub-metro, doing a fantastic job, chasing people here, left, right, center. But can he work alone? Can he do the work alone? No. There are instances where people within who do not have the right authorization go and take monies and just situate a container where they want to situate it, waiting for somebody else to see it and then go and say, this shouldn't have been here, let's take it off. How did we allow for a footbridge to become such a nuisance to society? How did we allow it? People are putting banners on it. There's a threshold by which the truck loaders, the axle load, there's a threshold. We don't regulate it. They overload the trucks. They drive under this bridge. They hit it. I say, look, this thing that we are seeing here, don't call me a prophet of doom when whatever it is hits the fan. Don't call me a prophet of doom, because this, what we're seeing here now, is dangerous. What you saw at Makola, if touch wood, a vehicle fails its brake, we will be in trouble. We will not hear good news. We shall not be hearing good news at all. And you ask yourself why. Look, there's another situation. Look at the bridge. Just look at the bridge. It's rusting, and we know what, when metal rusts or it corrodes, we know what that means. We know what that means. You have engineers in all these places. Are they talking and the bigger authorities are not listening to them, or are they not talking at all? It's a big concern. I grew up in Kaneshie. I used this footbridge so many times, to and from school, to and from church, to and from the market, to many other places. I know this place very well. There are two bridges. And then there's another one down there where the poultry space of the market is. And the whole market is dirty. When you talk, the authorities say, oh, it is not under us, it is under certain... And the whole place is smelling, and oh God. Look, take me again to the fire service. Ghana National Fire Service, just by the bend, the headquarters of the National Fire Service. Right? The fire service, in its attempt to beautify its frontage. And unfortunately as well, there's a UN building next to it. You find a black vehicle. The fire service, in its attempt to beautify its frontage, literally now makes people walk on the pavement, on the streets. Not on the sidewalk, not on the pavement, no. On the streets. And somebody who flew in, a Ghanaian who flew in, he's not frustrated. Listen to him.
Walk. It's supposed to be the sidewalk. And this is the street right here. Okay, so when you get here and you're trying to run through here, they stop you and then they force you to go through here because they had a barricade right at the front. So they literally block the whole place, for people's safety, and they force you to run in the goddamn street.
So it's somebody's idea at the National Fire Service, I don't know whose idea it was, to beautify the frontage. And then I'm sure our friends also at the UN, which is next door, the blue and white building, they also got inspired by what the fire service was doing, and they beautified it. Pause the video. Let's see the barricade that they put there. No, play the video. I can show you my face. My face, what does my face got to do with the street? Show what we have done there. That we have put all these bolsters there. We are preventing people from using the pavement, which is their right. And the fire service's first job is safety. Their first job, their PROs will tell you on radio that we always talk about security. They use that as a basis to say we lack certain things, so give us, because your safety as a citizen is important. And I'm sending this distress cross to the Minister for Interior. Honorable Buntaka, good morning to you. Assalam. Look at what has been done there. So it's been locked. So you may walk, but if you're a decent citizen, you won't want to jump over this or cross it. But even when you get there and you want to walk around there, the guards at the UN office will prevent you from walking. So both institutions, reputable institutions, one of national character, one of international character. Play the video. I just showed you the barricade. That's it. That's it right there. One of national character, one of international character. And look at it. It blocked the pavement that the citizens' money paid for and funded. so that the citizens can have their safety, so that nobody will arrest them for walking on the streets and endangering their own lives. Look at where the trotro stop to pick people. There's that concrete pillar with the chain. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine? Can you think about a society that doesn't really care about its people? Can you imagine? Look, there are some holes near the look at the police personnel walking on because they've got the memo. Somebody is waiting for the trotro by the roadside. People are walking on the streets because the pavement has been taken over by a state institution and an international institution. Both institutions are supposed to know better, but they have done this. How? Look, take me. There's some holes around the 37 area. Somebody sent it to me, a distress message that I got. And it's typical of what's happening across the country. All the slabs or concrete slabs or metal slabs, they're gone. And you see them. They look like fire hydrants to me. They are all gone. They are all gone, just gone. And this is in the heart of the city. Sometimes you drive on the roads and then you find that there are underground drains, and then the metals on the drains are all gone. And you start asking yourself, why? You ask yourself, why? Why? Why can we not just do some things right? Why? Why can we not just do it? Why? And this situation, I'm not sure I'm the only one. People have fallen into it. They had to be pulled out. Vehicles have gotten into it. Not this particular 37 stretch, but I mean, I'm talking in a broader sense. In our Oman, Ghana. And you ask yourself, why?